Hello everybody, it's Elena. I'm sharing with you a project I made in February for the Facebook group Glue Gun Chronicles because I posted pictures of it here and there, and more than one person asked me in the comments how I made certain things, how I built it up, and I was extremely pleased. And I decided to make a video to explain it all. So my plan is to make a chipboard album, all mixed media in different colors and styles. This is other pages. It came in a kit I bought from Fiona, I don't remember which kit. And this is my second page. I'm not rushing it because it will take a long time to finish it, because I make one page here and there between other projects. I will link also down below the video about the first page I made, just in case you're interested in watching it. So, there were questions about this one, and I started with this, the chipboard in its color, without adding any gesso and anything on it. The first thing I made was the wall in a diagonal shape, and I wanted the bricks to stand out a lot. It would have been impossible with acrylic gesso, which is smooth, so I've used mortar, which is a dark grey black. It is quite grainy and it is perfect for bricks. And I stenciled the bricks with this, which is not a top quality stencil because it is very thin, but I bought it 2 years ago. If you handle it with care, it lasts. After that, I built the cluster of flowers, and they were all different colors. There were red and brown, pink, yellow, and I built it as you usually build the average cluster of flowers. I added 6 pieces of chipboard cut-offs, 3 here to make a sort of a fence, 2 here and a swirl on top to write a sign saying Secret Garden. I was inspired by a movie which goes by the same name, Secret Garden, which is a wonderful movie I watched more than once. But then I wanted all the page to be white, so I could change the colors of the flowers, of the background, and add some more acrylic paint. And instead of going going over with acrylic gesso, I decided to spray paint it with 3 layers of acrylic spray paint in white, because the problem was not here or all over the page. The problem with acrylic gesso would be here. If you use a brush and white acrylic gesso as a primer for the color you're going to add, you would never end. It would be so time consuming, because you have to use a brush and go between every single gap under the petals of the flowers, and it would be a nightmare in my opinion. Instead, with spray paint you cover everything, because it is quite runny and it goes everywhere between the gaps. And once I spray painted it all, I started spraying just a bit of the wall and the top here, using some Cosmic Shimmer Mist in this green, bright green color, and some darker green I created with acrylic paint and a very cheap cologne, because acrylic paint and alcohol works perfectly together and usually don't clog the pump. And I went over all the flowers, and you see they are, the color is not uniform. There are still a bit of the original color showing. As you can see here, this was brown, and I love it because it is, of course, really toned down, but there's still a little bit of color showing. Also here, little bit of pink, and I didn't want all the color to be uniform. Then I've used some glitter. This one it seems dark on the screen, but it is a teal pale blue, and as you can see, it's not dark at all. I sprinkled it on the wall and on the cluster of flowers, but it ends here, not on the top. I didn't want all the page sprinkled. Then I went over the chipboard that was white at that point with this. This is a slightly glittery, like a pen, and it contains acrylic paint. You can use it to write, you can use it with, I've used my finger and I buffed it over the pieces of chipboard. And I've used this blue pearlescent one to write Secret Garden. I added some flat back pearls. They are a bit AB and in a light blue color. And then I went over again with my finger, just here with this one again, and I created a sort of a blue cloud, a blue piece of sky here also with this one. And yes, I did it with my fingers too. Once I colored everything, I fussy cut this image. Well, I've done what I call conventional or standard decoupage for 10 years, more or less, and I still had some pieces of decoupage paper, so I fussy cut one image, this one, which comes from the same line of little fairies and elves. And I've used the liquid glue for decoupage. It's completely liquid, so you don't need to soak the paper in water before, and since it is liquid, you can shape the paper the way you want. In this case, I shaped it in a way that the little fairy is sitting on the fence. You see the legs here, and she's actually like sitting on the fence. And I added this sticker, which is a wonderful cat that was sent to me in a package of stickers by lovely Sultanzi, and her name is in every video I make because she sent me so many beautiful goodies. And I added the cat on the fence because I love cats, and it went nice with a little fairy. As the last thing, I added this beautiful silver butterfly. It is quite big, but why not? In a secret garden there could be huge butterflies as far as we know. And so this is it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.